Guys, welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. It feels like forever since the last time I was live, maybe because I didn't do an evening live. We are still celebrating 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you to everyone that has been sending in congratulation texts, messages, comments. I wish I could respond to every single one of you. So every time I go live, I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. We're almost at 101,000 subscribers. Look, we are going to be celebrating all week and for the rest of the month. Okay, we're going to celebrate all week. All right. Shout out to everyone that's already in the live chat, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. It is a subscribers only live chat. We're live on multiple platforms. We're live on Facebook, TheKempire, and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter at TheKempire, and we're live on TikTok. But TikTok, I can't see your comments as easy, so head on over to one of those other platforms. Either way, you can stay here wherever you would like. We are talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. This is our weekly recap. We're already halfway through the season. Can you believe that? We are halfway through the season. Yes, guys, there's only 14 episodes. You saw the mid-season trailer at the end of this latest episode of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and we have a lot to talk about. Before we even get into New Jersey, hold on, let me take all my stuff off. Let me take not all my stuff. Y'all know what I'm saying. Welcome. I'm your boy, TheKempire. If this is your very first time here on the channel, we talk everything in celebrity gossip, pop culture news, all of that here on the channel. And we go live and talk about some of your favorite reality shows. And we have been reaching out to Showmax in Africa so we can get somehow the Real Housewives of Lagos. I saw the trailer. If you follow me on Twitter at TheKempire, you can see the trailer there. These ladies have money. They put these housewives here in the States to shame. And last night I started Johannesburg. Guys, I need Showmax to figure something out. Discovery Plus. You have all the other international ones. They just got them though. So I don't know if we have to wait a year or a few months after it airs on Showmax. I know it's not as simple as people think of, oh, just, put it on one of these stations. It's not that easy. But if Bravo was smart, they would try and get one. Apparently, they weren't that smart. They didn't get the other international ones. They didn't get it. Discovery did. Discovery, work on it. I really love the Discovery Plus app, to be honest with you. They're not paying me, but they should. But I have to say, I love the fact that when that was announced, Peacock, y'all really dropped the ball on that one. Did y'all not want to pay for the international ones? So many of you say the international ones are so much better than, the States. And maybe that's part of the reason why Bravo and NBC said, okay, well, let's do the Real Housewives of Dubai. That should be coming very soon. Word on the street is that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will premiere on May 11th, my birthday. I would say it's a birthday gift, but I'm like, Shout out to Garcelle, though. Garcelle and Cherie that will be joining the cast this season. Word on the street is that Kathy Hilton, after this new season, she won't be returning because she gets the heat this season. She gets the heat this season. Oh, goodbye, Kathy. Look, I loved Kathy last year, but I'm like, stop. Look, she started really, the hype went to her head. You think she's been famous so long enough that the hype wouldn't go to her head. Yeah, Lisa says it's like foreign films. I like them better. Okay, wait, Gloria says Discovery is merging with Showtime or something. Well, Showtime and Showmax are not the same. So I need them to figure this out. I need them to, I tweeted Showmax Nigeria and I was like, what can we do here? I want to promote the show. I want to recap the show. We posted a video talking about the ladies that will be on the Real Housewives of Lagos. And all of you were like, Kempire, we need to watch this. We need to recap this. And I really tried my best. I even tried, I tried to do the VPN situation. They got that black, they got that block too. They had it blocked. I tried it. I tried it. They had it black. They had it blocked. They had it blocked. Foxy says Kathy can go. I'll be okay with Kathy after the season going because if based on what I'm hearing, this might be her swan song. Andy Cohen really would like to bring Kim Kim Richards back as well. But honestly, if you didn't bring her back this season, I don't want to see Kim Richards come back with just Kyle. I wanted to see all the sisters together, even if it was like a drive-by. Someone pay show, right? Pay them their money. All right, we have a lot of people already in the room, guys. We have almost 200 people in the room. We will be dropping the call-in link so you guys can call in and share your thoughts. Here on the channel, we are celebrating over 100,000 subscribers. Again, thank you to everyone that has been supporting, that has been here since the beginning. Shout out to all the moderators that have come and gone, to the subscribers that have come and gone. I get it. Look, I unsubscribed, I've subscribed. I get it. I don't take any offense. If you're still watching the videos and you're not subscribed, you're still supporting. So shout out to you. I appreciate it. No, there's no hard feelings. Honestly, there are no hard feelings. But apparently there are hard feelings against Drew Sidora. Segue. So a lot of you have been tagging me in Drew Sidora. Okay, let me just share my screen. Let me share my screen. Oh, Drew has really been bringing it. Drew has been bringing it when it comes to the looks, the fashions for this new season, from what we are hearing. And I've been checking her Instagram. You know, she is our Taurus sister, but we weren't claiming her last season because she really embarrassed us. Well, as you know, Candy is promoting her new show. Speaking of Candy, the ratings are in. Matter of fact, let me pull those up as well. The ratings are in for the second episode of Candy and the Gang. And I know a lot of y'all just hating on Candy right now. Look, I never said Candy was interesting, but I am enjoying Candy and the Gang. And even if you're not enjoying it, that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to enjoy it. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to continue to recap it, especially if we can recap Portia's Family of Lies, and everyone's like, oh, Portia's ratings were doing so much better. And y'all keep forgetting that little part with the Real Housewives of Atlanta that was connected to it. So it was automatically DVR'd on so many people's things. And a lot of people are like, oh, whatever, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there, whatever. And then, of course, us talking about it helps promote the show. Look, don't forget about the power of people recapping these shows. NBC, Bravo, they understand the power of us talking about their shows. If we didn't talk about it, that would be a bad thing for them, to be honest. Drama says, I'm liking Candy and the Gang. Well, the ratings, although a lot of people are saying, oh, the ratings are low, Candy's losing now. Candy's still cashing a check. Okay, she's cashing multiple checks as we speak, okay? And I'm not here. Look, some of y'all think I'm paid by Candy. Have y'all been watching the channel? I'm not paid by Candy. Straight shooter. All right. So the ratings this week. So last week, the Candy's ratings were about 491,000 viewers. I forgot the 18 to 49 demo. I believe it was like 0.12 or something like that. This week it's 0.13. So it went up in the demo. However, the ratings went down just a little bit. It went from 491,000 viewers to 490,000 viewers. That's not terrible. It's not like it dipped like to 200,000 or 100,000 like Watch What Happens Live. You knew that was coming. Come on now. Let me share my screen. Okay. Shout out to our friends over at Ratings Bravo and TV Deets. You know, those are the guys that I rely on when I see the ratings. Of course, you can go to other platforms where they post the ratings for all of the shows. But, you know, look, they keep us up to date on what's happening with the Housewives. Okay. So as you can see, Ratings Bravo says that Candy and the Gang, season 1, episode 2, 0.490 million viewers, 490,000 viewers. In the demo of 18 to 49, they received a 0.3 up. Okay, they were up in their demo this week. Not terrible ratings. They're not terrible. Again, this is Candy on her own. There's no RHOA connected to this. So let's stop comparing the ratings of Portia's Family of Lies. And even if it was Portia's Family of Lies did better, she had this huge scandal that people like the mess. But I'm enjoying the organic authenticity of Candy and the Gang. And I'm going to continue to recap it, no matter if you guys think I'm paid by Candy. Candy, run me my check. Kardashians, run me my check, because everyone say I'm getting paid by you guys. I might as well actually get paid. Just saying. Honestly, I would never take the money. Y'all know me already. I wouldn't take that money. Okay. But since we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Candy and the gang, Candy I forgot what interview, she was doing so many interviews for this. She was doing so many interviews for this. And she was talking about Juicidora. Juicidora, she says, has a lot of props this season. Juicidora has a lot of props this season. We didn't like Juicidora's props last season. So, Candy, this is not a selling point. Even though Candy keeps saying that this new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to be incredible. She said, she was a little concerned that Portia and Cynthia wasn't coming back. But she said the season really, it was just a new dynamic. It was fresh. I don't know if Bravo and Andy are, put the battery in Candy's back about this, but I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. Word on the street is that the Real Housewives of Atlanta may premiere May 1st, and then May 11th for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay, let's go to this picture. Juicidora shared this post. When was this? Yesterday? What's today's date, y'all? Oh, this was Monday. So she said, makeup and wig-free Monday until tomorrow. Okay, no wig. Her wigs have been looking really great lately. Really great lately. But people are calling Juicidora out for lying about no makeup. Because if you look, I'm not a makeup guy. Let me take myself out of the situation. I'm not a makeup guy. However, this looks like makeup, right? Look, let's take a little closer look. Doesn't this look like makeup to y'all? This looks like makeup, right? A little lip gloss, a little blush, a little foundation. And I'm not even a makeup guy. Oh, damn, Drew. Well, it's the comments for me. Shout out to Naya, who tagged me in it. And she was like, get in here, boo. You know what? Y'all are so in trouble. Okay, so let's look at the comments. C. Marsu says, makeup free. You are evidently wearing makeup, sis. Sissy says, oh my gosh, she said makeup meaning makeup on, but wig free. Okay. She said, I think she was just saying that she has makeup on, but wig free. Y'all stay going in. Well, makeup and wig free Monday. I need her to press pause. But of course, the people were going in. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Foxy says she got makeup on. She might want to add a period or something. Something needs to be added here. Because the people are waiting to get you, Drew. But regardless of how people feel about Drew, I think she looks so pretty here. I think she looks so pretty. But I know you all are waiting to hate on Drew this season. And look, I'm not. I'm keeping an open mind and open heart for Drew this season. I am. A little bit. Look, a little bit. I don't have hopes. Because she still swears by I'm the biggest actress of all time. Drew, really? Rebecca says, why lie about that? Girl, just say you're doing a natural look. Okay. Claire says, she is gorgeous, but she didn't have to lie about the makeup part. Tiffany says, she is definitely wearing makeup. I think she just needed to add a period. Look, just add a period. Makeup, but no wig, today. Drew's a beautiful girl. Personality, I'm not loving. I need to do her chart. I need to see what else is going on in her chart, because to be a Taurus, stop embarrassing us. And based on the word on the street, the dog bone that you threw at Fatoon, Sheree's friend, I'm not here for that. When I heard that, I was like, really? She brought a dog bone on a girl's trip just so she can have props? I know Candy was like, oh, she's the prop queen. We don't need props. Props, it's corny. Props are corny. Anyways, Lonsana says, that's called a filter. Carrie says, her face looks thinner, like she lost weight. Maybe. All right. Anyways, I just, I saw this story. I said, I haven't had time to do separate videos to talk about this story, but I wanted to talk about Juicidora and let you guys know, word on the street, Real Housewives of Atlanta will be coming back May 1st. No confirmation from Bravo, but Bravo is also letting you guys know, stop asking for the trailer. The more you ask, the more I'm not going to give it to you. Shout out to our friends OMFG Reality TV, because I know they've been asking. I will wait. I am patient. I am in no rush. I am in no rush. I am looking forward to Atlanta, but I am in no rush. Okay? I'm in no rush for a Drew and her props. Okay? But we shall see. Thank you so much, Brittany. Brittany says, Kempire, just wanted to say congrats. As I always say, you're the hardest working man on YouTube. You do always say that, Brittany. Thank you so much, so much. Rhonda says, the lies, the lies. Anyways, guys, if you're just joining us, this is our weekly recap of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't liked it already. We will be dropping the call-in link for you guys to share your thoughts on the latest episode. So let's just jump right on in. I just wanted to get through some of the Real Housewives news that's been on the street, you know, between Beverly Hills and Atlanta, Candy and the gang ratings, all of that good stuff. But let's get into the Real Housewives of New Jersey. As you can see, we are celebrating 100K. Don't forget to share this live if you haven't already. TikTok, keep tapping your screens. We appreciate you all being here. And those that are watching on Facebook, TheKempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook, be sure to check us out there. But hold on, let me open this thing. I forgot to open this. Let me take a sip from my coldest water bottle. Okay. So at the top of this episode, we are still at the guys' night out. Okay. We are still at guys' night out. And we have that beef between Evan and Dr. Bill. Dr. Bill, which we said last week, we understand why he needs to defend his wife. That's his wife. That is the mother of his 5 kids. I wouldn't expect anything less. But I also get Evan's side. How are you defending this woman that's trying to dig up dirt on me? I'm supposed to be your boy. On some level, there is a balance that you can have and be like, Jennifer, stop it. There's no need to be gossipy or looking up information on Evan, because we know what we got in our backyard. Okay? I do feel that Dr. Bill is a bit of a punk. He's a punk. Look, he's a punk. Where's my picture of Dr. Bill? Because this was... When your wife was going off on Joe Gorga, calling him a crook and things like, you could have easily been like, okay, settle down. Even when they got physical, he didn't get involved. Like, really? Well, they do end up having a conversation this episode, Jennifer and Dr. Bill. We will get there in a second. The guy's night out. Evan's like, go. He's like, I don't care. I don't blame Evan, honestly, because Evan's reputation, even if I know a lot of people believe that Evan cheated, I don't know if Evan physically cheated. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some flirtation that may have happened with someone, but nothing has been proven. And if he didn't do anything, that's terrible that that rumor is even out there. And your wife is trying to dig up dirt and spread it as well. So I get where Evan's coming from, but Frank Catania, why is Frank Catania the voice of reason? Frank Catania, he gets it. He's like, I get why Dr. Bill's upset. And if any of you were in that position, you would feel the same way as him. But why did he have to leave? That was a punk move. I believe Dr. Bill's a punk. He didn't get involved at the barbecue, at the boys' night out. You're up and leaving. You could easily squash and be like, I'm not going to do this with you. I don't want to fight with you, but we're not going to talk about my wife. Point blank, period. Let's have a good time. Let's talk about something else. But no, Dr. Bill gets up and gets in his Ferrari and he's out. Bye. You're not that interesting, Dr. Bill. Your wife is far more interesting. She is. I don't love Jennifer, but she's not the first one I feel that needs to go. Just saying. Nice says Evan cheat. Micah says, I was with Evan on this one, and if you're going to stand up for your wife, fine, but Dr. Bill, stop running away. Exactly. The Heather says, Evan doesn't appear to be the type to cheat. Really? Well, I'm not an expert in this regard, so I don't know. Look, I don't know. Drama says, Bill couldn't handle the heat. It was annoying. At this point, it's like, Dr. Bill, get a backbone. We will get back to Dr. Bill in a second. Louie arrives. Oh, God. Look. Louie arrives. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking a little too bright here. I don't like how bright this is looking. Why don't y'all tell me? Y'all supposed to let me know. Kempire, you look a little bright today. I don't want to look too bright. Look, lighting is everything, especially for a Black person. Just saying. For the love of Mariah Carey. Um, Louis arrives fashionably late. He's saying hello to the guys. Who cares about everything else that the guys are talking about? Tiki drops the bomb. He's like, all right, let's talk about these rumors. His wife is talking to him about these rumors. So he's like, did you or did you not do what these rumors are accusing you of physically harming your ex in front of her kids? He's like, no, but we are body language experts. His body language, the way he was looking away when he was saying certain parts of the story, and then tried to switch it up and says, well, I heard a rumor that she stabbed her ex. Okay. And they were like, but you stayed with her? You heard this rumor and you stayed with her and you got engaged to her? He even called all these exes thirsty. Honestly, I believe the exes. I don't believe you, Louis. There's a lot of smoke around Louis. It's not like it's one story. There are so many stories about Louis. And we're not talking about the road rage incident. There are a lot of y'all with road rage. But it's all of this other stuff. It's not just one X, it's multiple X. It's the weird video. It's what we're seeing how he's treating Teresa. Look, Teresa said in this episode, this is the best year of her life. They're celebrating their 1 year anniversary. It's been the best year of her life. If anything, we can learn something from this. And this is an important thing. So many of us, when we get into relationships and when it ends, we're like, oh my God, that my ex was terrible, but we forget about the good times. Sometimes people come into your life for that season, and we don't know when to end that season. Teresa may have had some really good times with Louis, but I don't see this being her forever. Even though on Watch What Happens Live, she says that we can expect a summer wedding. I don't think so. And her shading Melissa Gorga, pretty much saying, I'm going to have 8 brides. I'm going to have 8 bridesmaids, but Melissa's not one. Why you guys got to make a big deal about it? Because you're saying that on national television. And why wouldn't Melissa be one of your bridesmaids? I don't even know that Teresa has 8 girlfriends that she's tight with like that. I bet some of these girls she's brand new friends with. Dina, I could understand. But Melissa's not one of your 8 bridesmaids. You are a grown woman getting married for the second time. Why do you need 8 bridesmaids? Exactly. Chalk just says 8 bridesmaids and no Melissa. And say what you want about Melissa. I feel like Melissa tries with Teresa more than Teresa tries with Melissa. And I also think that Melissa understands how to be a sister because she is an actual sister better than Teresa. Teresa could barely be loyal to Joe Gorga. And we could say a lot about the Gorgas, but I feel as if they have really tried with Teresa. And, Joe didn't even want to even ask the questions about Louis. But at the end of the day, he's going to be there for his sister when Louis drops the ball. Just saying. Let me just say thank you before I lose it. Axe Juanita, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Kempire, I hit the like. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And also thank you to all of you that have been sending cash apps and sending PayPals. I don't see them until after the live. So I do want to say thank you in advance. I appreciate that. And helping us keep the lights on here at the studio and also adjusting the lights. Boxer Girl says, yes, 100% agree regarding Melissa and Teresa. Yeah, look, Melissa's not perfect. I just tweeted the other day, Melissa, the sight of Melissa was annoying me. And she wasn't, look, Antonia represents us and how annoyed she is with Melissa. Can we skip ahead? I'll skip ahead. Because the next day, all the couples are talking and, all of them have their little hangovers or whatever it may be. Of course, Joe and Marge have their own little pillow talk. They gossip too. But they bring up, everyone's talking about what Louis said and how Louis said that, the woman that's accusing him of physical violence is actually someone that did it to her ex. Do we believe that? I don't believe it. Just on how Louis said it. And I was just like, oh, body language is everything. And I implore all of you to go back and watch when he talks about it. His body language says everything. Louis, we see you. Louie, we see you. Um, Nobody's buying Louis' story. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure my folks here. TikTok, hold on one second. Let me just make sure you guys can hear me properly. There we go. Sorry, TikTok. There we go. Now you guys can probably hear me a lot better when people call in. Um, Kempire mocking of Melissa. We will get, look, we will get, let me just, this is my show. I can go wherever I want to go in this episode because this is halfway through the season. So many of you believe that this season so far of New Jersey is not that great, but it's still more entertaining. I mean, than a lot of some of these reality shows during the pandemic. I think it's because a lot of these ladies are funny in their own way. But Melissa and her daughter, Melissa, we got to know a little bit more about Melissa when Melissa was celebrating her Sweet 16. Her dad had died. And I completely forgot that Melissa went to Florida at one point when she was in high school and she had to adjust to that lifestyle. So it's like, okay, so you don't understand what you did to Antonia? Did you guys really have to move? Which goes back to the rumors that the Gorgas are having money trouble. Why did you have to move while she's in the middle of high school? It's not like they moved to a whole other state. They moved to a whole other county and she had to change schools. Antonia, although a lot of us grew up with very different types of parents, we would not be able to talk to our parents or put our hands up like this in regards to our parents, but certain people. Just saying. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are celebrating 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. And you know what we love to do? 12 days of giveaways was a really special moment here on the channel. And as you also know that we love to raise money for charity here. Last month, we raised over $2,000 in honor of Black History Month for the Sentencing Project. And this month, we're not doing a fundraiser. However, I want to give back to you guys. I want to give back to you guys in celebration of 100,000 subscribers. So why not, our very favorite sponsor here at the channel, Coldest Bottle, why not give away a Coldest Water bottle? Who wants a Coldest Water bottle in the live chat? Who wants a Coldest Water bottle? Exactly. Brittany says, Femtaro said, Teresa's not getting married and she's always spot on. Can't wait for my Femtaro reading in June. Oh my God, it feels so long ago, so long from now. I was just texting with Femtaro earlier. She did say it. If you guys missed our Real Housewives of New Jersey collab on Femtaro's YouTube channel, be sure to check that out. We talked all about it. Oh, a lot of you won. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to do, again, Nightbot does this automatically. I have no favoritism in this situation. We are going to give away a Coldest Water bottle this size. During 12 days of giveaways, we gave away a smaller size. This is a 32 ounce Coldest Water bottle. Keeps your water cold for 36 plus hours. And comes in multiple colors, multiple sizes, but apparently a lot of the sizes are out. I mean, not the sizes, a lot of the colors are out, but they still have a lot of really great colors as well. One of my personal favorites, I love a little orange. Why not? Love my Coldest Water bottle, quality water bottles, and not, the plastic ones. No, you got some good steel. And you will get a custom Kempire 100K engraving on your water bottle. Who wants that? Okay. All right. Let's see who's going to get this Coldest Water bottle today. All right. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. And you better have, for the winner, you better have liked the video. Guys, in celebration of hitting 100K, we're going to give away a Coldest Water bottle, but there might be some more giveaways. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, join our Texan community as well. Let me post that up so you guys can see that. And we're going to do this giveaway in just a second. Let me just open up. Okay. Let's do the. Oh, I'm kicking my camera. All right. All right. I need music or something. I need like a drum roll, something. I said that last year and I didn't do that. Oh no. No. All right. This is exclusive for those that are watching on Facebook or watching on TikTok or watching on Twitch and Twitter. This is a YouTube exclusive because we're celebrating 100,000 subscribers here at the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. So let's do this. Let's do this. Regular, roll it. Okay. Lex 96, are you in the building? Let's give them a moment because y'all remember if you were here during our 12 days of giveaways at the holidays time, we had situations. Let's give Lex a moment. Lex 96, are you here? Lex 96, are you here? Let's give them a moment, y'all. Let's give them a moment. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is our weekly recap of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Not y'all bribing Nightbot. Woo! Can you imagine when we get to 500K or 1 million? Yeah, look, we'll celebrate the little, not little, but you know what I mean. We'll celebrate the 125. We'll celebrate the 150, but we're going to really celebrate the big ones. Okay. Lex 96 is here. Lex, do us a favor. Email us at giveaways, that's with an S, at TheKempire.com. Your name, okay? Your address. I mean, we'll email and let you know all the things that we need. And we'll let you know you'll get to pick what color you want, whatever color is available. I apologize. But you'll also get a nice engraving on the side of Kempire's 100K. So thank you. And congratulations to Lex 96. Guys, this is not the end of giveaways. This is not the end of giveaways. Just call me the Oprah of YouTube, okay? Okay, don't expect a car. Calm down. Not yet, y'all. Not yet. High Vibe, look, okay, High Vibe. High Vibe said, at 1 million subs, you should do a giveaway weekend trip. Of course. At 1 million? Oh, we might do a whole cruise or something. Look, I'm just saying. Great idea. We've been already talking about that from last year, but stay tuned. Congratulations, Lex. Again, email us at giveaways with an S at thekempire.com. Matter of fact, do it now so that you don't forget and we can get this out to you ASAP. We will be doing more giveaways, guys. So don't miss these live broadcasts. Don't miss these live broadcasts. Congrats. Ebony says, you get a car. Eddie says, Oprah, you get a water bottle. Let's get back into this Real Housewives of New Jersey recap. Okay, so Melissa and her daughter had that conversation. Her daughter tore her ACL. And from what I hear, that is the worst feeling. And her daughter doesn't want to get back into cheerleading. Melissa's getting all teary-eyed about her daughter not wanting to get back into cheerleading. But Antonia was giving her the most attitude. But I have to say, this was probably the most interesting storyline that Melissa had all season so far, to be honest with you. I really like seeing Melissa and her family together, to be honest with you. I love the kids. The kids don't talk a lot, but Antonia, I think Antonia runs that house. She does. I think Antonia runs that house. Just say it. Anyways, moving on. Jennifer and Bill discuss the boys' night out and what happened and why he came back so early. Bill talks about how he's incapable of showing emotion. We couldn't tell, Dr. Bill. He's incapable of showing emotion. Later in the episode, when Jennifer is out to lunch with her brother, Steven, she talks about, that she had asked Bill to go to therapy, and he was like, we don't want to open Pandora's box. Oh, so you just want to have a loveless marriage. Okay, it might not be loveless, but still, therapy is, I understand it. In a lot of cultures, the black community as well, people do not embrace therapy. I think more and more people are embracing therapy. But if there are issues or concerns or feelings that you have about your wife, she can't change them or work on them with you if you don't discuss them. And I feel more for Jennifer in this whole situation. And we know Jennifer has been a pot stirrer. She was digging up dirt. She likes to stir the pot. And they should have been stirring the pot when you have all these skeletons in your closet. And excuse me if I don't feel sorry. Oh, now my kids know about this situation. Girl, you came on reality TV knowing this secret could be revealed. Okay. Margaret didn't get this information from you. The streets have been talking. So excuse me and miss me on the whole, oh, but I had to explain to my kids, oh, I had to tell my mother in Turkey, and now she wants to get revenge on Marge. Okay, mom, this is why you are where you at with your relationship and your husband. So excuse me and miss me on getting advice from your mom on how to handle the situation. We can feel what we want to feel about Margaret. Was Margaret right for revealing this information? Well, she did warn you back in 2019 that she knew. And you needed the storyline because everyone's been accusing you of pushing your storyline off on your family members instead of having your own personal storyline. So I'm not shocked that this season we're talking about Jennifer and her husband having marriage issues. But to get revenge, I don't know if her mom really even said that. So let me not come at mama because I don't know if I believe that. I don't really believe Jennifer in that regard. Kendallin says she did not have to tell her kids. I mean, I think her kids are pretty older. At least the older ones she told the kids because they listen to social media. They're probably watching this recap. Hey, kids. We love you, Gabby. HA says, yes, revenge is very real in those cultures. Uh-oh. That's scary. That's scary. Uh-oh. HA says, I'd be scared. Last year, Melissa said Jennifer threw her own mother under the bus. She did. She did. Uh-oh. K-Baby says, I doubt her mom said that. I mean, it's hard for me to believe anything that comes out of Jennifer's mouth, but you never know. You never know. We do know in certain cultures, they do hold the men up no matter what, as these gods, even though they may cheat on their wives and may have a side thing. Eddie says, revenge? Damn, what in the juju voodoo? Exactly. SLM says she made her marriage out to be perfect in the beginning. And no marriage is perfect. No relationship is perfect. People go through ups and downs. People have disagreements. It is what it is. If you haven't, you're lucky. But some of these relationships, very much like how Dr. Bill doesn't want to go to therapy, they ignore these things and then things fester over and then people end up cheating. People end up hating and resenting each other. Look at Jennifer and Jennifer's mom and dad. The dad lives with Jennifer now. Now she's all the way in Turkey because she's like, I might as well go to Turkey. My husband doesn't want to be in my house anymore. Exactly. Chocolate Chunk says, perfect is a red flag. Because that's exactly how Teresa described Louie this week. She said he's perfect. Girl, have you been reading the blogs? He's far from perfect. And your love bubble? Look, let me pop it for you. Teresa, I'm popping your love bubble. Can I pop your love bubble? But Teresa lives in a bubble. Teresa, look, we love you. And I've always heard really great things about Teresa, like in real life, unlike, other housewives that are mean in person. I've always heard lovely things about Teresa being so sweet and genuine to everyone she meets. She probably would be even sweet to me, even though I've been talking about her. But the reason why I talk about her boo is because we do want Teresa to have the love of her life. We want Teresa to be happy. Teresa, I do believe that you have read the blogs, you have seen everything. Louie's not perfect, and that's okay. But there's a lot of smoke and a lot of red flags coming from Louie. And I'm a big romantic. Don't sit here and think that I'm not a big romantic, but a scroll? A scroll? Where's that scroll? A scroll? I mean, word on the street was that Teresa bought that Christmas gift of a car herself. So, I mean, all of this is spelled correctly, so I don't think Teresa did this. But all the reasons he loves her, including her voice. We love her voice too, though. The sax player, I mean, I could have did without that. I could have did without this scene, to be honest with you. I could have did without this scene. But here we are with Louie and their love bubble on the water. And all the reasons why he loves Teresa. She got him a nice bracelet because, he's into that. He's still very red. He's still very red. Sidebar. Gia has been watching the blogs too because Gia says she was very skeptical of him in the beginning. Before she went out on this one anniversary date with him, she was talking with her daughters, Gia and Gabriella. Gabriella? She had me laughing this episode. I just love the fact that we've seen these young ladies grow up. But to hear more from Gabriella, we haven't really heard from Gabriella in years. And so many of you want to say she looks nothing like the rest of them. But she looks like Joe's side of the family. She looks like Joe's mom, Joe Giudice's mom. But Teresa was like, I prayed for him. I asked, my mom and dad to send Louie. And she was telling the girls they should do it as well. They should do it as well. And Gabriella was like, I mean, I'm not 40. And I was like, Gabriella, you know your worth, girl. You know your worth. But the thing is, what I think part of the reason why we're so concerned with what's going on with Teresa and Louie is because she does, she's been through a lot, but she also has these very young girls that she's still raising. And it's not like Joe Giudice is in the country or can come into the country. You know what I mean? Yeah, she read the blog. Gabriella, is that you? No. Thank you, Danielle, for the super chat. Danielle says, when Teresa asked her daughters if they had been on IG and seen her post confirms that she's seen all of the rumors online. We knew that was a lie. Thank you so much, Danielle, for the super chat. We knew that was a lie. We knew that was a lie. Micah says Gabriella is going to graduate and move far away and live her own life away from the cameras. She's not about this life. I had that feeling too, and good for her. Good for her. I feel like Gia has always wanted to be in front of the camera, always wanted to be a celebrity. So I can see it. I can see it. I don't know about the other two. I don't know about the other two. A son says, where are the other girls? I don't know. I don't know where they were at that particular moment. But these are the two oldest ones. I would much prefer to see them on camera than the two younger ones, especially when talking about Louie and the rumors. Okay. So yes, we had that scene. Sidebar, Black Dolores. Dolores doesn't have much of a storyline. I'm going to say that every week, but I love Dolores. Okay. The house is finished. She's not moving back. She loves her townhouse. We love her townhouse. Another person that's outshining the Housewives this season is Dolores' daughter. What was her daughter's name again? Dr. something. Look, I love how Dolores always starts off with doctor because yes, she should be proud of that. Well, as you know, Dolores' mom is very sick. She's about to have a surgery. We're still talking about David and their relationship, how David's not talking to her, but he is talking to everyone else in the family. Okay. I love Frankie Jr. He loves his grandma. He loves his mama. He's such a sweet boy, but they are polar opposites. Frankie and his Gabby. How did I not know? Everybody on this damn show is named Gabriella or Gabby. Dr. Gabby. Yes. Thank you. As soon as you said it, I was like, I hear Dolores saying it. They are such polar opposites, Frankie and Gabby. But I love it. I love that we're getting more of them on the show. But part of the reason why we didn't get Gabby before was because she was away at college. But I'm liking her. I'm liking that family. Do they need their own spinoff? No. Maybe if one of them is getting married, then we can do a little spinoff. Okay. But other than that, I'm liking the dynamic. Dolores, we say Dolores doesn't have a storyline, but she has an actual family that I enjoy watching and seeing. Okay. Just saying. Especially Frank Sr. Okay. There's 3 Gabbys on the show. Damn it. Damn Jersey. Anyways, I'm hoping that Black Dolores' mom is doing better. So of course we knew a couple of seasons ago that her mom had some health issues and things like that. But this year she's, she had surgery and they're concerned because at any time she could have a heart attack. Welcome to the membership, guys. Shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TeamKempire.com. Join our texting community at TextKempire.com that you get alerts when we go live because normally TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, those alerts, I have to say Facebook is probably a lot better than YouTube. But join our texting community at TextKempire.com. You get birthday texts from me. You get all kinds of different things, Not Dolores' skin looks very dry. Come on. Dolores, I mean, that's probably from all that tanning. being out in that sun. Dolores, do better with your skin. We need you around, okay? Just saying. Yeah, Dolores actually protects her family. And she has a great family. She has a great family. Speaking of family, Jennifer and her brother go out and they have a conversation about what's going on. I mentioned this earlier in the video that she has brought up the issue and told her mother about Dr. Bill cheating and how Margaret brought it out. Her mom wants to get revenge, but she's saying that, now that we're talking about the infidelity, it's stirring up all the feelings that she had so many years ago. And she's telling Dr. Bill that they should go to therapy, but he doesn't want to open Pandora's box because he wants to hide over here in the corner. He wants to hide over here in the corner. Okay. Dr. Bill wants to hide. And we love Dr. Bill, but I'm not loving Dr. Bill this season. Dr. Bill, go to therapy because I think Jennifer needs it. I think she needs it for her relationship. Do we think that Dr. Bill is still cheating? Maybe that's why he doesn't want to go to therapy. All right. Guys, we have over 500 people here during our live recap of the Real Housewives in Jersey. If you missed it last night, we were live watching it together on my TikTok. That's some of the fun things that we do on TikTok. We will be doing some fun things coming to our Team Kempire and Royal Court memberships as well. But if you do become a member, you do get loyalty badges, emojis, and things like that as well. You can use them in the comment section, all that great stuff. Okay. All right, let's get to 300 likes, guys. We're so close to 300 likes, and I will drop the call-in link so you guys can call in and share your thoughts on the Real Housewives in Jersey. I do want to say that, I keep hitting the camera, y'all. I need to move that. Anyways. Oh, Gloria says he seems bitter. Bitter Bill. Kendallin says, yes, with the nurse in his office. Damn. Lisa says, Dr. Bill is afraid he will lose clients. I mean, he doesn't have to go to therapy on camera. They could go to therapy off camera and just talk about what happened in therapy. I'm sure Bravo would want to be in there with them, but I wonder why Bravo has decided not to give them as many episodes as they have with some of the other cities, especially Salt Lake City. We didn't need 22 episodes. Just saying. Gabrielle, head on over to TeamKempire.com. If you're watching from your computer, there's a join button under the video, but it's just easier to head on over to TeamKempire.com and you'll be able to become a member there. Shout out to all of our members. We will be adding a new tier to that. Stay tuned for those perks and what that will include. I know I've been saying that for a couple of weeks now, but look, it's a lot of stuff we got to handle over here, including celebrating 100,000 subscribers. If you're just joining us, we just gave away a coldest water bottle special. Congrats to our winner. We will be doing more giveaways for the rest of the week, maybe the month. You never know. You never know. You never know. All right, let's drop this call-in link because we hit over 300 likes. Let me drop the call-in link to see what you guys have to say about New Jersey this week. Based off of the live chat, let me see what you guys are saying, how you would rate this episode. So it's very close. It's very close. I said, how would you rate this episode? Between 7 and 10, 4 and 6, and 1 and 3. At 46%, you guys are rating it between 7 and 10. But at 45%, you're rating it between 4 and 6. Oof. Oof. All right, let me drop this call-in link. We're going to take some quick callers. Hold on. And replay crew, I want to know how you would rate this episode. What was your favorite moment? What did you think about what Teresa was saying? Do you think there are red flags? How do you feel about Louie? I think a lot of people do not like Louie. I'm sorry, Teresa. I wanted to be very happy for you, but then everybody was giving me all this information about Louie, and then more continues to come out. And then all this love bombing. Karen says, Bill cheated 10 years ago. Why did Margaret bring it up? Because she's been warning her for a couple of years now. And she says, she wanted to pop her love bubble. Thank you so much, Yolanda. She says, hi, Camp. I just popped in to say congratulations on 100K. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here and supporting. Katrina says the call is be hilarious. Oh, no. Brandis, that's okay. We welcome differing opinions here. This is a rare one, though. I'm in the minority because I like Louie. Can you tell us why you like Louie? It's because he's so romantic? Is it because he's so romantic? Oh, no. I've heard this a lot, too. Brittany says that Louie is the new Brooks. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, let's take a couple of callers, guys, and then let me just make sure I've covered everything that I want to talk about. All right, we talked to the ladies' day at the spa. Call us 1 second, and then you can weigh in on some of this. The ladies' day at the spa. I thought, first of all, that Margaret reaching out to Dolores to do this was really sweet, and Dolores saying, and remember, Dolores, Frank and her got divorced while she was still pregnant with Frankie. And her saying that, no one really does nice things like this for her. I was like, I believe that. So I thought this was a nice little event for them to have, which made all of us, when we were watching on TikTok last night, damn, I need a spa day. But of course, they're talking about the Jennifer situation. They're talking about the Louis situation. Margaret finds out about his love scroll, Louis' love scroll, and she's like, was gullibility on that list of the things that he loves about her? Say what you want about Margaret. She understands the assignment of being a housewife. I'm just saying. But Teresa trying to equate what she did last year versus what Margaret did last year, I need her to stop that. That is not a good argument. Please stop. But I do need a spa treatment. I got to find a good... If you are in the New York City area, text me a good spa. A good spa. Because there are some spas in New York that I'm like, I want a good spa. So I can have a spa day. Let me know. And maybe we will do a Kempire spa day if you're in the New York City tri-state area. You never know. Why not? Everything's opening up. Pandemic is over. Not. Gloria says the shade is real with Margaret, which I appreciate. Bree says Dolores is such a gorgeous woman who seems down to earth. I can't understand why she has a tough time with men. I agree with that. I love Dolores. I love her personality. I don't know. Wait, Gabriella says you have the Russian spa by Leah. You know what? I just got what you meant here. Leah Mob, Leah McSweeney. How dare you? Mocha says, I'm down for a spa day. Metro North to New York. Okay, Mocha, we're going to have to figure something out. Okay, Lord Azula says, I'm from the BX camp. I need a spa day. We might have to figure something out, y'all. Let me get on my Google Schmoogler. We are celebrating 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. We just gave away a Coda's Water bottle, and you never know what we will be giving away later this week, later this month, later today. You never know, and you never know what platform. So be sure you're following me on my TikTok. Be sure you're following me on Instagram. Be sure you're following me on Twitter. All right? All right. Let's move on. Quite a few people backstage. Let me bring them up. Lonnie, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Lonnie?
Hey, don't forget Soja Spa. That's really good. It's in Edgewater.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, they have a hotel and everything. It's a really nice spa. So it's just a train ride over.
Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah.
You know how I am. I look, I can't just do any old spa.
I feel you. So make this like really quick. To me, like I always feel like when I watch Louis, and this is something completely different. Like I feel like he has like ADD, or he's always like very anxious. Like he makes me anxious, like watching him like on edge, like an ADD type of just a weirdness that comes off. Like when I don't know, maybe it's because he's on camera or I don't know, but
I think we all agree with you.
Yeah.
There's something. There's something. I don't know what it is, but it must be our intuitive vibes. We're like,
yeah, it's just like, or like someone who's like on speed, like they're just always going, like you feel like their brain's going like 1,000 miles an hour. But in regards to the one thing that got to me, it was like that bathroom scene when she was getting ready for her date with Louie. It almost felt like she was trying to not only convince herself, but convince her girls, like, he's a good guy, right? Like, like he's so sweet and right. Like she kept saying, right, like, but not in a way that it was just like she was confident. It was almost as if she was trying to validate it. and convince herself of it.
Yeah.
And however her relationship is with her brother-in-law and Melissa, a part of me still, it kind of feels like she's jealous of their marriage in a way.
Mhm.
But in regards to the bridesmaids, I'm sure the four of them would be her daughters.
Oh, you got a good point. I didn't think about that. I was like, who are these 8 women?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be her girls, but who the other girls are, I don't know. It's just
Dina's at
like,
least one of them. I know Dina's definitely at least one of them.
so, I mean, who knows? Maybe Dolores is another one. I mean, but
That's true. I don't think they mentioned if Dolores. I heard their relationship has been strained this season.
who knows? People come in and out of Teresa's life, but at least we know for a fact it would be the girls. That's for sure. On that. But I feel like Teresa's the type of woman that loves love, and I can understand why she's very protective of her relationship. I mean, if you look at especially a lot of the housewives in the very beginning of Jersey, you see that traditional Italian housewife. You protect your family. You, even if things are crumbling behind the doors, you don't let that be seen outside the house. So, and that's kind of how she is with her relationship with Louie. So I understand why she acts the way that she does with Louie, with defending him. You know, it's her protecting that and her being how she was kind of taught as a housewife. Like, you protect everything and you put on a brave face when you leave the house. And if things are not what they seem to be behind closed doors, no one is supposed to know that. But she definitely reads the blog. So there's not like a chance that she just did not know about it. Teresa, you're online, you see it, you hear about it, but she wants to protect it and gloss over it. But she's the type of person that loves love, and I get that.
Yeah.
So I just think Louie, I don't know if it's a marriage that would last. I think it would be a marriage that has a lot of cracks in it.
Mm.
And she may stay even with the cracks. I don't know. I think with everything Teresa's has been through, I think she's a stronger woman to leave if she wanted to leave. So who knows what will happen with that situation. In regards to Jennifer, I mean, her storyline is interesting this year because of the affair. But just like Persian meant, like, they don't show emotion. So I don't know what emotion she's trying to get out of him, out of Bill. But I do think that as his wife, he should have stood up for her. Like, if things were getting like out of hand or things like that, I think as the husband, you should be sticking up for your wife, even though what you did is wrong. But a part of me is also kind of loving that she's kind of going through this because she was such a bitch previous seasons, you know what I mean? And what
Yeah.
she said to Margaret about her being a mistress and this and that, and shaming her and making her feel disgusted, and her family, and just how she was with Melissa. I feel like karma kind of came around and bit her in the butt, but it wasn't the kind of karma she was hoping for, because that's really embarrassing that your husband cheated. So,
Yeah.
but that's kind of like what I wanted to say on Teresa mainly.
All right, Lonnie, we appreciate you calling in.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right, we're going to take a couple more callers, guys. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. But if you're part of the replay crew, I want to know your thoughts on this episode and what, some of the things that I said or what some of the callers have said. Adam, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Adam?
Hey, congrats on 100K.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Well deserved. That's what you get when you have opinions and not being a neutralist. So not throwing shade to other channels, but yeah. I haven't seen the episode, but thank goodness to OMFG reality TV on Instagram. They give me all the clips. My favorite part was the continuation of last episode of Evan telling Bill to get lost. That was just priceless to me. I mean, he's not wrong. The guy has no backbone. If he had a proper backbone and was a real man, he wouldn't have left. Yeah. And, he just left in the Ferrari that his wife puked in last season.
Oh.
With this season, I'm just shocked because last week you said that the show was going to be a small season this year. And I was so shocked because Melissa Gorga constantly said on Us Weekly and when she appeared on the Wendy Williams show that this season was going to be like how it was in 9 and 10 in the length. But clearly it's not because with the still to come trailers, whenever it's released, so for example, if it's episode 7, it will there'll be double the amount of episodes left. So there's clearly only going to be 14 and hopefully a triple reunion. I'm not a fan of the 2-part reunions. They're not for me. I think 4 parts is a stretch, but 2 parts is too small. 3 is perfect.
Okay. And you think they have enough for this season to be a 3-parter?
I don't know. I just think the 2-part reunions are budget.
Oh.
You know, it's as low budget as Candace Dillon's music video. But with Jennifer, I'm glad that Margaret exposed her. You know, as I've said multiple times, she was asking for daggers to not be only on her back but on her neck. And you know, her past years on the show, she's been entertaining, but with you know, her storyline has been throwing her mum under the bus. You know, I have a gay brother, which my mum's homophobic to. Digs at Margaret. You know, there's nothing really been something about her, and it was only about to come. And I'm like, girl, you went on reality TV and you were a beg to be on this show, just like Melissa. Melissa tried to call her a beg at the reunion, but Jennifer was a beg to get on the show. Because she even admitted that she tried to get on back in season 6. But you know, with Teresa and Louie, as Lonnie said previously, there's something about Louie when you just look at him, you're just kind of like, he always seems like something's going on. Like, I don't know if it's the smirk, if it's just the way he is. He just looks so out of the place. It's just kind of like, I wonder what's going to happen in 15 minutes time. Like, it's something not right there. You know, I'm really, you know, as you said, I think this season is so mixed with people's perspectives. To me, this is just a season that's a 6 out of 10. Because aside from Margaret and Jennifer, no one cares about Teresa's relationship with Louie aside from the interesting stuff that Margaret's exposing. No one cares about their lovey-dovey dates. You know, I'm sorry, but life is too short to watch those clips. Those could be without, as you said. And I'm also sad that we're not seeing Melissa's house, because Franklin Lakes is meant to be like the more affluent neighborhood from where they currently live. Yeah. But the house that they sold is where Teresa now has moved to. Yeah. Apparently, the last episode of the show this season, Teresa said on her Amazon Live that the last episode is basically a house tour of the U house. Oh, you know, we love a house tour. So you know, we've got that to look forward to, because all we're having from you know, Melissa of her U house is just, this is my kitchen and that's it. But you know what, honestly, watching this new episode, I was sort of like, I kind of want to see what the house is going to end up looking like. But that's because I love real estate and I love architecture. Yeah, that's the great thing about places like London and New York, is that you have the eclecticness of modern meets tradition, and it's perfect. But well done again for 100K. And like I said, it's because I love your opinions. I love the shade. I think, you know, us as viewers have good synergy, and, you know, just don't be a neutralist. Oh, thanks, Adam. But have a wonderful rest of the day. And yeah, can't wait to watch the episode on TikTok. Yes. Thanks so much, Adam. Bye-bye. He said, don't be a neutralist. Okay, we have a couple more calls we're going to take. Guys, you just joined us. We're talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We do this on a weekly basis, but the night before, we watch it together on my TikTok. Be sure to follow me on TikTok at TheKempire, and also follow our backup page. We're almost at 1,000 followers on our backup page there, Kempire Daily, of the same name. So be sure to follow us there. Okay, Chris wrote this question. I saved it. Chris says, out of curiosity, can Jen leave Bill? Does she even have income outside of Bill? Well, technically she has the show money, but she wouldn't be able to live the lavish lifestyle. But if she was to divorce him, I'm sure she would get spousal and child support. So I think she would be fine. But that's also
I'm sure, something in her culture that's not acceptable. So I don't see it happening. And I don't know if I necessarily believe that they're really having marriage trouble this season. I think they're leaning into this so that she has her own storyline this season. So we shall see. HA says, child support hunty. Thank you so much, Shay. Appreciate it. Okay, Florence, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Florence?
Hey, Kempire, congratulations again on 100K. What? So, and so funny that he was asking about Bill, because that's what I was just going to comment on, Bill and Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
The way he looks at her, I just feel like he is over her. I feel like he is embarrassed that this secret is out, and he's just kind of putting on this facade and, I'm a great family man. I would never do such a thing. I do not believe that affair was over at the time he said it was over. I do think it probably proceeded, and maybe, who knows if it may or may not still be going on, but
not still be going on 10 years later. What in the Kelvin Hunter?
And I'm honestly wondering, are we even going to see him next season? Will there be an ultimatum from him? Because this is embarrassing. You could tell, I'm Nigerian, and you have to kind of always keep those, everything is going well, kind of airs. And so I feel like that's kind of the similar culture. And then nobody wants to, a big thing about our culture, you don't embarrass, you don't shame the family. And this is embarrassing, and this is kind of a shame. So I wonder, is this the end of Bill and Jennifer on the show? I don't think Jennifer would ever leave him because she needs that money. And I don't think he would leave her because, it wouldn't look good for the people. So they might just be unhappy till the kids turn 18 and peace out. Then maybe she can get her own thing going on. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's just the way he looks at her. I'm like, he don't like her, or something's going on. And then I know earlier you were saying about how can we have so much, how Salt Lake City was like 6 months and New Jersey is like, 2 days? But I would think right now, and I think the issue is, remember, right now, Salt Lake City technically is cheaper to produce. They're not paying the ladies like they're paying New Jersey, because it's, New Jersey's been on forever. And now they structured their pay scale so that they can't come in season 2 and request $1 million. So, but that's it. Again, congratulations. Nice talking to you again.
Thank you, Florence. Have a great day.
You too.
She brings up a good point. That's why they worked those poor women in Salt Lake City. I think they only got paid like $6,000 this past season. I hear Meredith and like Lisa will probably make near like 10 for next season, but that's still very low in comparison to some of these other cities. Damn, it's rough. It's rough. Christian, I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on, Christian?
Hi, Kim.
How are you? You're kind of going in and out. Uh-oh, I can't even hear you now. Testing.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me? Okay, Christian, I have to drop you. Try dropping out and then calling back in, because there might be a delay, and I also think the reception is a little off. Okay, so here are my final thoughts. Final thoughts on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I did save a comment that I wanted to talk about. High Vibe says, Kempire, I call storyline 2 with Jennifer a 10-year ago affair, not buying it. Bill is not interested. Jennifer's in there for the money. Yeah, and look, we've been critical. Melissa brought it up during the reunion that, everyone's storyline in her family is her storyline as opposed to what's going on in her relationship. I think they agreed. I feel like all of them get together. The entire cast gets together and they're like, what is everyone's storyline? Is it okay if I bring this up and throw you under the bus? We see in this mid-season trailer that Margaret and Jennifer are sitting down. And I feel like Margaret has a little bit more compassion for Jennifer than Dr. Bill, or more compassion that we would necessarily think that she should have for Jennifer, and the way that Jennifer has come at Margaret over the years. Wonderful Days, thank you so much for the super chat. Wonderful Days says, in New Jersey, if married for 15 years, you're entitled to a lifetime of spousal support. If the spouse doesn't work, he will have to pay until she remarries. And she's not going to remarry. Oh, so it's cheaper to keep her. Wow, Wonderful Days, thank you for that. I didn't know New Jersey was like that. Should I go get married in New Jersey? I work though. Lord, damn it. Damn me for being Jamaican. Sister on the Moose says, good to know about New Jersey. Y'all are a mess. Are we gold diggers on the low? Are we gold diggers on the low? But it's good to know. It's good to know. Nelly says I wouldn't get remarried. Oh, we are such gold diggers. What is wrong with us? Anyways, this season of New Jersey, although it's not their best season, it's not their most interesting season, I do still enjoy the show. I still enjoy the show, but for next season, they gotta shake it up. Teresa is now focused on Tracy and coming at Tracy. Teresa, don't come at Tracy, because now you're going to give her relevancy that we don't need. She's not interesting enough. Yes, she's stirring the pot, getting involved, but she's still not interesting. Tiki is far more interesting than Tracy. Someone in my TikTok chat last night said, ask Tracy about babysitting. Let's not ask her about anything else. I was like, oh, damn. And if you don't know the story behind Tiki and how he allegedly got with Tracy while his other wife was pregnant, we shall see. We shall see what the... Oh, someone says Teresa. There was a article out there where people or fans were saying that Teresa needs to go. I'm okay with Teresa staying, especially if she breaks up with Louie. Especially if she breaks up with Louie. I'm okay with Teresa staying. I don't want Melissa to go because of Joe Gorga, but if next season we're getting to see the renovation of her house, that's the only reason why I want her to stay. But we got to bring some more people on, some more interesting people. But if anyone had to go this season, who would you guys pick? I think I would pick Melissa. I mean, if it was between Melissa and Teresa, I think I would pick Melissa. To be honest with you, I'm sorry, Joe. We love you, but just saying. Nisi says Tiki and his wife talk too much. They all talk too much. They all have their pillow talk. You saw Marge and Joe having their own little pillow talk. Joe, he gets all the information and he tells Marge. Marge can't hold water. Oh, wait. Let me see. I forgot about Jackie, Marsha. So maybe it should be Jackie. I completely forgot Jackie was on the show. Danielle says Teresa, Melissa. Well, Tracy doesn't count. Jackie. I almost forgot about Jackie. That already tells you a lot. I'm sorry, Jackie. You might need to go. I like that Jackie's one of the only people that will go up against Teresa. But if we can find 2 more housewives that will go up against Teresa, then Jackie can go. Because Jackie doesn't really bring anything else. Look at the spa party. The spa party, Marge had a wonderful layout. I'm always going to go back to this terrible layout that Jackie had at her keg party. I'm always. Easter Washington says, Easter, is that your real name? That's such a cute name. Melissa, she is always looking at the camera. She irks me. I know. Jackie, shade. Chocolate Chuck says, Tiki and Tracy don't talk enough. They just talk out of turn, or at least Tracy does. Yeah, I mean, I love Tiki, but that's not enough to keep Tracy on the show. I understand exactly why she didn't become a full-time housewife and just a friend of, but even as a friend of, she's not that interesting. And what happened to the other lady? You know, remember she was at Dolores' house, but we heard nothing from her? And they were saying Caroline Rosseo or something like that. And they said that she was supposed to be on this year as a friend of, possibly. I feel like she would have brought more than Tracy. She just has that look. Joanna says they need to add more, quote, characters. Okay. A lot of people are saying Jackie. I completely forgot about Jackie. Morgan says, I like Jackie. We need an intelligent person on the show. I agree with that, but aren't there more intelligent people in New Jersey? Nelly, thank you so much for the super chat. Nelly says, I like when Jackie can get you together. Hashtag messy. See, that's the part that I like about Jackie, but I don't know if we're seeing enough of that. Melissa might need a season off, though. But that's so hard because Teresa's still on the show. And they're so connected. And I don't think Teresa realizes, I know she feels like, oh, I brought her on the show. She knows she needs me to be on this show. No, I think they need each other to stay relevant on the show. To be honest. Just saying. Hey, Karen. I want Caroline and Rosie. I don't know about Caroline anymore, y'all. But we talked about that last week. I wanted Caroline to come back for the longest. And then I found out that whole Dina story. Oh, if you missed that story, just Google the whole situation with Caroline and Dina and her writing a letter for Dina's ex-husband in court. I changed my whole opinion about Caroline. And I loved the years of Caroline on the show, but that's so messy. That is so messy. And Sheila says, I love Jackie. I can't take no brains. I know. But if we find someone that is smart but can actually read, can you imagine? This is Jersey. I'm just saying, we should be able to get some girls on here that can read. This is just right across the water. Okay, people want Caroline back despite what she did to her sister. I mean, it's gotten a little too dark. I can't see Caroline and Dina coming back and them addressing what's been going on in the court system. That is just way too dark for reality TV. It's way too dark. Melissa can go. All right, let's continue this conversation. Shout out to our replay crew. Let me know you're part of the replay crew and what you think. Who do you believe that New Jersey needs a cast shakeup? These producers are reading your comments. These producers are listening and watching these videos. So let us know. Do you think it needs a cast shakeup? How many housewives need to go? How many housewives need to be added? Do you want to see friend ofs? What kind of personalities do you want to see? Do you want to see more family stuff? That's the one good thing that we get from New Jersey. We really do get a lot of families and a lot of actual housewives. I might give Jackie one more season, but we might have to shake up the Gorga Judice situation. It's time. But I already told you, I've been telling you guys this for years, that I feel like Bravo and the production company have put themselves in a they put all their eggs in one basket, and now the show is relying on Teresa to bring it, and she's not bringing it. But the ratings are still doing very well for Jersey in comparison to Watch What Happens Live. In comparison to Candy. But there is a New Jersey hardcore audience. So keep that in mind as well. Guys, as always, again, congratulations to the winner of the coldest water bottle. We will be doing all kinds of giveaways in celebration of 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. And of course, once we get our new silver award, we will do a special live for that as well. And more great things are coming up. But don't forget, here on the channel, you don't just get reality TV recaps. You get everything in pop culture. So be sure to check out everything that you missed so far this week, this weekend. And I got to go finish up my podcast, Kempire Radio, on all podcast platforms, where I talk about like my trip that I just did in Puerto Rico. Stay tuned for more. And of course, hot topics. All of that will be discussed there. Head on over to KempireRadio.com to find the links. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for sending in your super chats. We appreciate you keeping the lights on here in the studio. Thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. To become a member, head on over to TeamKempire.com. Join our texting community at TextKempire.com. There we go. And of course, don't forget to show love to our moderators. Our moderators, they don't get paid, but they love and support the channel. We appreciate you guys as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your Wednesday and a happy hump day. And I'll see you guys later. You know what I like to do at the end of the show? Come on. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't liked it already. And don't forget to get your own coldest water bottle. Okay? 10% off with the discount code KEMP10.
You mess this up like you always do.